Okay, I want to say a big hello. Big hello. Hi everybody, how are you doing? In this video, we're going to do some more character designs actually. I've got to design a character for one of my new shows. Anyway, before I do that, I'm just going to do a few quick rough practice sketches of one of my other characters, because I've got two specific characters. I've got quite a lot of characters I'm designing, but we'll try and just do some designs of those different characters. I've got, how many characters? Well, there's 7 characters I've got to design, so I've got them in my mind, but I just need to basically clean up the designs. One of them, one of the main ones here, this action type woman character. We're going to have to see what we can do here. So let me just have a little look-see here. Oh yeah. Now, okay, alrighty then. We'll just do some kind of pose. You know what I like to do? I love to first go in and, if I can get this brush, where is it? This one. Just do some, weird shapes along this here, this line, and then just find within that mess, find some kind of guide for where I want to put the pieces. Yeah. So I can see a few positions here. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to put a head anywhere and put shoulders here. Put the body there. We'll just see how we go along, I guess. That there. Bit rough. That's a bit rough actually. Let me do that again. Put one shoulder there. Hips about there. Yes. This will be about there. This leg will be straighter. I know it's a strange position really, but I'll think about this actually. I see. Okay. So yeah, it's almost like saying this one's like kind of lifted off the ground, this foot, it seems. Okay, please excuse me for any advertisements that pop up on the screen. Okay, they really get on my nerves as well. These advertisements, they get on my nerves too. These is wider, as I say, wider hips. But you get the idea. Get the idea, yeah. I mean, put a shoulder here. The other shoulder's gonna be on the other side. There's another issue here then, really, which should really mean that this is the centre of the body. Right, hang on. We'll have it that this is going down here. This is the centre of the body. If I want to have one of them smaller, then I'll have it like, let me see, hang on, I've got to think about this now. That's just with the front of the body, it seems. Okay. I want to have the hands here holding some kind of weapon this time, because this person is going to be having like a gun, anyway, a weapon. Boobs are going to be about there behind. Boobs behind that. So this has got to be a little bit out. I think these hips need to be a bit wider anyway. That goes up there and up there. So here, up there. Okay, okie dokie. Standing a bit weird, I must say, but alright, it works to some degree. Put that down. This is just a really random one anyway, rough one really. They're all, random sort of designs. I'm going to go in straight in and do the face, just start drawing the character, I think. I'm going to do it that way, so let's do the eyes. It's weird, sometimes I'll start with the shape of the face. Sometimes I'll start with the eyes first. So she's a female character, nothing like too fancy in the way it looks, but like kind of like warrior type character. Oh my god. Let's just fix that up a bit, hold on. Okay. This face here. Another issue I've got actually with the hair. Yeah, I've not actually decided exactly how I want the hair yet. In this one, I think I'm going to give a different style. It was going to be some crazy spiky like style, almost looks like a boy, but I don't want to have that. But I'm thinking in this one, I'm still going to give like a very short style, but I'm just seeing how I can do this. So let me see. Okay, something like that. I don't know. It still looks like a boiler, basically. But it's like just this short kind of. Yeah, it's still similar to what I had actually, but anyway, she is a female. She's got short hair. It's just a design. Okay, I'm just trying to come up with a design here, basically. Yeah, so we'll see anyway. Trying to work the shape of his face out. That's going in there. Now, okay, this hand's going to be in there. Okay, then the others are going to be. Got to make sure I understand this finger. Damn it. That's about there. Others will be about there. That means the gun's going to be on this sort of angle here. This weapon. Just doing it a certain way, this one, just making it simple. Getting somewhat better at drawing hands, but it's like really hard to try and figure it out. So I'm having to draw these like guides for myself and stuff. Is, you know, okay, we'll have it like that. So I can't be too rough. I can't be too this or that. Now this hand should have been in another angle, as I say, but it's like it's just ended up in this angle now. It should have been, you know, the arm should have been up here. So I guess I'm just going to have to do that, you know. I know I'm doing like some rough lines where I keep on taking my hand off the thing, but it looks wrong, doesn't it? Just work out where this arm goes first, I think. So the shoulder's going to be here. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just wrong, isn't it? It's just totally wrong, motherfucker. So I got to basically just move this whole piece now. The good thing is you can move pieces. See, if this was a traditional art, you wouldn't be able to do such a thing. So I can move it about there, maybe. That's the good thing about. I mean, you can still do certain things with traditional art. It's just much harder, you know. That could be about there, maybe. This could be about there. See, just adjusting a few things there. It's not perfect, but you get the idea, right? Even further, actually, than about there. Okay, that's about there. Hang on. There. Now, now, this top, yeah, it's supposed to be like something like this. Shoulders there. Now zooming out, it probably doesn't look too. It looks okay, but the proportions are a bit off, you know. That's how I'm not the best artist. I'm not the best artist. I'm telling you now. You know, you can see I'm just trying to work out my angles and stuff anyway. So I'm just going to be about there. Pressed about there, yeah, right as well, right on the line, good. That's about there. Top's about that. Okay, good. Now it's getting somewhere now. Belly button. Bottom of the rib cage is about there. So let's see, hold on. I'm not going to make the hips too wide. We'll have to see. Hold on. About there. That's going to be about there. After all. Okay, hold on. Fixing this up. It's hard to even speak while I'm doing this, you see. This is actually the belly button's about here, as I say. This line again is twisted up, so there a little bit. Excuse me. Trying to work out the lines. The amount of I'm making, I'm sounding like someone's goddamn. I'm sounding like this woman having a good time or something. It's like ah, damn it. But it works alright anyway. You get the idea of it. There. Fairly close together, these two legs. I'll draw the rest of that gun in a moment. This leg should have been a bit more like this, shouldn't it? So I guess we can fix that up a little bit there. Yeah, oh, hold on. We still want to give it a nice meatiness about it, if I may. So yeah, that's about right. At least the angles wise it's alright, you know. Put this here, these lines here, and it comes back. Just the thighs, bit of the thigh you're going to see there, bit of the shin. And what you do is you do like better art on top of this. This could be like a rough sketch anyway. Better to treat it as a rough sketch, really. Yeah, this foot, it seems like by the shape of the shin, well, what we're seeing there, it seems to be that the foot, I need to change the angle of this foot a little bit anyway, don't I? So this should be a bit like that. Hold on, more straighter there. So that'll be like that. You're following that. So the toes maybe about there. That's about there, and then the back of that is there, the ankle there. Big toe, you get the idea, right? Right, and we're just working the basic shape of myself there, so I'll put a shoe on or something. You know, you get the idea though, right? Got a shoe there, okay. And then this one obviously as well needs to be done the same way. Fixing this area up here. Put a few like creases. Yeah, this one, the knee is actually supposed to be out on a side, sort of the way I've got it angled. I was going to have it like facing us, but you know, the way it is now. So I'll put that there, a bit thinner on the back. I'll put this here and put that there. You know, and I'll just put that there like that. Put that there, haven't I? Bit rough. I know I've got a bit rough there, the toes and everything as well. I'm trying to work this out myself as we go along. I think that's a bit too long for a foot anyway. That's what it was. So. And the heel's up behind that. Let's have it like that. I think let's have it like that. Yeah, do a bit fixed up on there. Fix that gun up a bit. It's a bit of a strange position because she feels like she's floating almost, like you know, her position, you know, is a little bit, the way she's standing, you know, is a little bit too you know, it's a little bit on a tiptoes sort of thing, isn't it? You see that there, yeah. And the bottom half I think could have been a little bit bigger even. If I just give a little experiment, a little quick test quickly, cut that out and just try, like, yeah, you see, change the proportions a little bit, ever so slightly, and do that maybe, and and I'll just fix those lines up if I need to. Should looks alright actually, don't need to. The head looks a little bit off angle, I think, the head. So and also the other arm, the arm on the left looks a bit too big if you ask me. Or bigger to the other, compared to the other one. Oh, hold on, compared to the other one I should say. But hold on, head about there so it'd be better, wouldn't it, about here, so I'll just fix that neck a little bit. You see, the slightest little change can actually help or make such a big difference, you see. Just fixing it carefully. I was going to say like this arm, but then again I think it's not too bad. The other arm's like further back. Can kind of fix up this elbow a little bit here, I think. This make it a bit thinner, like how it joins up. And we'll be okay with that. Got to be confident sometimes with certain things. About there, maybe, you know. Well, we'll see. Hold on, do a bit of work on this arm, and we'll be okay. I think that'll be all right. I mean, you know, getting the idea. You know, how we say. So you know, I'll just go with that. I think from that angle, you know, got a design as such. I can turn it around a bit like this, maybe even do some different stuff like stretch it a bit or fix it. Depends on the angle, really. I think like that, and change some angles like that, even, or try a few things, you know. Excuse me. And get rid of the other framework. Now hang on, what does that look like? So it looked like that. It originally looked like that. Based off of that, just put a bit of colour on there. It's a bit of a. I'll just put some yellow in there. I'm not going to waste time. We're not trying to do like super crazy detailed art in this one. I'm just trying to visualise. Make a visualization, you know, just create this look for a character. It's very rough indeed. Let's say I'm trying to work, because I'm trying to work with different things on. I'm trying to work with the stick figure like setups, like drawing like stick sort of figure, bit of detail in it and stuff, and then some angling on some parts. And then I'm also trying to work on the other method, which is like using like sphere type shapes to imagine the roundness of shapes, and then of every part, you know, the head, the torso, basically the head and the torso, and then the hips, working out where the shoulder and hip lines are, and the spine and all that, and the angle within that. And then you know, then what do you call it, then you know, just filling it all out, like doing the arms and the legs and everything, drawing it all in. Just doing some dark colours on here now, just to, I don't know, just to have those in. I don't even know why I'm doing this now, just like I'm adding some more colours in. Yellow, we're just going with a yellow and black look for this, but you know. But I'm just like putting some colour in just for a bit of fun. Try and break up the image and just see what's what, you know, a bit better. The eyes there, the eyes. Oh. You know. You can put some shines, like yellow shines on the hair if you want to put a bit of a colour here on the gun. That there. Maybe even just go with some colours on there. Okay. These could be like long tights or something, but I'm gonna colour the whole shebang. Okay. Well, no, I'll leave that. I won't have it like that. I'll have it like this. It looks alright like this, yeah. I could hear you screaming at me there almost. What else you can do, other effects, is, and I'm not going to mess it up, don't worry, I'm just going to do something just quickly, is you could have a duplicate, like a shadow like type effect going on. Now I know this one's very rough, you can see all the roughness of the lines here because that's how it actually was. But I'm just saying you could do things where you could paint on light, so to speak. Like you could do certain things, like see certain things like here, and like show light, you know, on here. She's in the shadows, like a comic kind of design. So I could, if I want to see that a bit better, I could turn down the thing there, you see, so I can just see. Okay, a bit of that. Not perfect, but you see what I mean. You get the idea. Like showing through there. You know. And then just putting a bit of light on there, on the subject, so to speak. Just putting some lines. This is one of my characters, as I say, I'm trying to design, and you know, it's coming up okay. This particular one. And yeah, and what you do then is you just merge it down. I was going to have it like totally black a moment ago. Let's just do something just quickly for a test. How do I do this? All kinds of crazy stuff you could do, let's see. I'm not going to do that. But you see, and then you could like do things, as I say, like clean up the lines around the edges. If you think the lines look so rough around the edges, you want to just clean up any mess. But it means just like still roughly like just erasing shapes. That's all it is. It's so you can get away with certain things, but you might want to have a nice, clean looking piece of art, you know, without all those rough lines and things. You want to have it like coloured in properly. Like sometimes you may wonder, why is it that I'm colouring in everything by hand and not using the paint bucket tool, which you can just fill in colours and stuff. Yeah, you can do that, but the thing is, sometimes it's, unless you set different strengths for it and that, what do you call it, exposure, whatever you call it, you know, that thing. Because the thing is, sometimes it doesn't work too well, like it doesn't fill in all the gaps properly, basically. Sometimes it just hold on, yeah, sometimes it will not fill in the gaps. Like, I mean, there's like small gaps and stuff, you know, sometimes. Excuse me. So sometimes you've got these small gaps and things, and it doesn't fill them in, and you've got to go back and try and painstakingly do all of those gaps. But there are like certain things, like certain I forgot what you call it now, but there's certain, you know, levels you can give it so that it fills in gaps at a certain level or something. There's things like that you can do too. I'm going to put a shadow here. Let's imagine she's in the night time. There's a scene here. She's in the night. I'm trying to do a black one here. Hold on. Do another. What's going on, man? I'm trying to paint. Excuse me. What the hell was that? Hold on. We're trying to do another layer on top, I think. What's going on? How strange can you get? That is really, really strange. Oh, hold on. Something so strange is happening. It's not allowing me to are to do a shadow. I'll do a shadow here. And we'll put a background behind it. I don't know why that's not allowing me to do that. Very, very strange business. Very, very strange indeed. So, a rough shadow there. And now let's do the black behind, as I say. Oh, that's really, really one way or another. Hold on. I think it just was. I think it was working. It was just the wrong colour, wasn't it? Is what it was. It wasn't a full black as I thought it was. You know. That'll do. We'll have it like that, I think. And then what else I can do in the background is have some just some shapes or something to show she's in a place. Don't know where she is. You know. And these are shapes and stuff in the background there. There we go. Give that a blur as well, I think. Even though it's going to include that, but a slight blur. Not too much of a blur, it's too strong. This one as well. She's in the shadows. That's it. And there you go. There's this character. Bit of fun, bit of fun. And so I could do little shines and stuff, like white glowing shines, like highlights on the edge of the gun and things like that, and on the shape of her body as well and stuff, like some shines and stuff. This is like a rough design for like the character I'm doing anyway. So I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching, guys.